Because there are people who labored for those things on my behalf. Maybe those prayers, your continuity in striking your spiritual arrows, could not be for you but your children. It could be for the generations that are ahead of you. It could be for the destinies of your children and your grandchildren. You might just be thinking about yourself and being selfish about me. Those prayers could be what will redeem your nation and other nations of the world. Continue striking your spiritual arrows. It was Daniel's prayer that sustained his angel that had been in custody. And because of Daniel's persistent prayers, heartfelt and continued prayers, Angel Michael went to the aid of the angel of Daniel. And the angel of Daniel left Angel Michael still fighting that principality as he came down to give Daniel, the prophet of God, the answer. And he told him, I need to go back and continue with that fight until I prevail. Children of God, your prayers charge up your angels. You know, there's a man of God who tells us that some of you, your angels were arrested, God knows when they'll be released, because you slept in your prayers when you should have been praying. You gave up at a time you were not supposed to be giving up. You fainted just when you were on the verge of your victory. And like Daniel was not aware. He was not aware that his angel, even him being a prophet, he didn't have that information. It was his angel who told him that had been blocked by the prince of Persia. That was the principality that was in charge of the country Persia at that time. Yeah, because there are principalities that are in charge of nations, and angels also who are in charge of nations. Like Angel Michael, Archangel Michael is in charge of the land of Israel. So you could be having your angels weakened because of your prayerlessness, because you stopped striking your spiritual arrows. Jesus told us to pray without ceasing. He asked us to pray without fainting. That was the kind of prayer that Daniel did. He never stopped until he received his answers. He never left his prayer closet despite the longevity in getting answers. He was determined to keep shooting his spiritual arrows. Some of you 3 days, fasting 6 a.m. to 6 a.m., you're even eating dinner, you give up.